Diana Berrent, who joins us now live from Port Washington, New York, to tell us more about her experience. Thank you so much for joining us on the program today, Diana. Now, your journey has been pretty incredible. There are already 17,000 members in just a week since the page has been opened. Where's the campaign at in terms of reaching its ultimate goal of saving the lives of others?
Well, right now, I mean, look, we just started a week ago and we're at 17,000 people and growing by the thousands a day. And it's a public Facebook group called Survivor Corps. It is open to everyone. You do not have to have had a positive diagnosis to join because we are all affected. But right now, it is serving as a matchmaking platform between survivors and researchers, and ultimately will be an opt-in database that researchers can access survivors immediately so that we can use our antibodies, our blood, our plasma for their research, and so that we can stem the tide of this pandemic. The answers lie in the bodies of the survivors. So.
Yeah, Diana, why is it so important that people who have already contracted and overcome the virus get tested and donate their plasma cells?
Well, right now it seems like it is truly the best way of helping the people who are sick and whose bodies did not create their own antibodies. So their bodies they're not able to fight the virus on their own, and they need the boost from us because our bodies did create it. I mean, look at me. I'm fine. I'm completely recovered because my body created those antibodies. So let's use them for good. They are superpowers, and we can use them to save other people's lives.
Definitely. And there's also the case where people who think that they've survived the coronavirus actually turn out to test positive after the 14-day rule of isolation after being diagnosed positive initially from the virus. Now, Diana, at what stage was it when you realized you could make a difference in the help against coronavirus?
The moment I got a diagnosis, it occurred to me immediately that if I was lucky enough to get through this, which thankfully I was, and I was one of the many lucky people, that we could band together as a group and truly as a global community to help people. And I was seeing emails going around looking for survivors. It was almost like chainmail, and it just seemed so inefficient. And we needed to create a platform to create efficiencies because there's no time to lose. People are dying in numbers, and we need to activate, and we need to be efficient. And it is so vital. One thing I do want to mention, though, is that right now there is not a 14-day. I was originally given a 14-day isolation recommendation by my local Board of Health, but that is not the current guidance. Right now, it's 72 hours from the latest symptoms, and I think that guidance is woefully inadequate because we're seeing people 14 days after their last symptoms still showing up with the virus. And so it's unclear what that guidance is really based on medically. And I'm concerned that people are going to release themselves too soon based on the guidance that they're being given. They're following the rules, but the rules seem a bit arbitrary and not grounded in the science yet. So it seems foolish to me.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm going to have to wrap that there for now. But thank you so much for that insight, Diana Berrent, joining us live from Port Washington in New York.